So today's discussion is going to give you really important insights to how do you start your business? And to take us through this conversation and really guide us, I'm really thrilled to introduce one of my favorite panelists to work with. This is BethAnn Dahan. She is one of AOF's business advisors. She has an MBA from Northeastern University, and she's used her own experience as a successful business owner to counsel hundreds of small businesses through everything from starting a business, which is perfect for today, and sustaining your business through difficult times.
The first thing you want to do is, start with a great idea that matches your own life's goals. So you want to ask yourself, why do I want to start a business? What problem do I solve in starting this business? And who is my target customer? So the next thing you want to do is to conduct some market research on your idea. So is there a desire for your product or service? Is there demand for what you are offering? You want to look at the market size. You want to look at economic indicators, location. If you are planning to open a brick and mortar business, you want to look at the location where you live. You want to look at markets saturation, basically the competition. And then finally, pricing. What do potential customers pay for these alternatives? Speaking of the business plan, this is the sort of the next step that you want to take, is to write a business plan. Now, a lot of people will say, well, do I really need a business plan? That seems like a lot of work. If I'm not necessarily applying for a loan, who is going to need to see the business plan? Well, the answer to that is a business plan can serve as a lot of different things. It can be something that you would need, but a business plan will also just serve as a roadmap for your first years in business. Step 4, you want to make your business official. And there are a couple things that you need to do to make this happen. So if you are, even if you're a sole proprietor, you want to register your business with your city and possibly your state. The next thing you want to do is get a tax ID number or an EIN, an employer identification number. So before you decide what kind of legal structure that you want to set up for your business, there are some questions that you need to ask yourself. The next thing you want to do is figure out your financing. So when you start a business, oftentimes you need money to get started. And this can be, a tricky business when you're first starting out. But there are some ways to do it without having to apply for a loan. The next is debt financing from a microcredit lender or a CDFI. So a CDFI is a community development finance institution, and these are lenders that are more open to lending to startup businesses. So moving on to step 6, you want to protect your business. So, you are starting, this is your passion project, this is your baby. You want to make sure that it is protected. And this, again, depends a lot on the type of business that you are starting. Some businesses aren't going to need too much insurance, but other businesses, so for again, getting back to my, background, which is in the food business, you want to absolutely protect yourself. All right, so got this great idea, you've got all the right structure in place. Now you have to get out there and sell your product or service. And this is one of the most important things that you need to do. So there are lots of things you can do. Especially in this day and age, there's lots of digital opportunities to get your business out there. So I'm going to just go through a couple of things that you might want to think about.
If you're, someone like me, and you're looking at this and you're like, this is a lot. I just wanted to give a shameless plug for our coaching services. So I mentioned earlier that BethAnn is one of our coaches. We have a whole coaching hub, and it is full of wonderful, experienced coaches that can help you when you're going on this journey. If you already have a business plan, they can help you look at that and make sure it's working for you, or help you kind of get that started.